Hey guys, HDV here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon video. Now it's pretty fair to say that Sun and Moon are incredible games. They were the most pre-ordered Pokemon games of all time, the graphics look incredible, the storyline is gripping, and the new Pokemon have really pulled on our heartstrings. Whilst playing through the game though, you may have missed a few little Easter eggs here and there that have been hidden throughout the story. We already know that Game Freak aren't strangers to Easter eggs. The amount of times they've dropped little hints about new games in previous regions, the number of hidden secrets in trailers that they release, and sometimes even referencing completely different game franchises. With that being said, today's video takes a look at 5 of the best Easter eggs in Pokemon Sun and Moon that I've come across whilst playing the new games. Of course, if you feel like you know of a better Easter egg that should have been in the video, then please leave it in the comment section below after watching. I'd love to hear what you guys have come across. With introductions out of the way though, let's get into the video and I hope that you enjoy. Starting things off and claiming the number 5 spot in today's video is Red and his t-shirt. Now, as you most likely are all aware of by now, the trainers Red and Blue from Kanto both make an appearance in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. In order to meet these characters, you will need to make your way to the battle tree. However, to get to the battle tree you'll need to become the champion of Alola and then head to the Pony Gauntlet through the Pony Coast. Once you get to the Pony Gauntlet, you'll run into Blue and Red and they will challenge you to a battle. You have to choose which to face off against and be prepared because both are extremely strong. After you defeat one of them, they will let you go onto the battle tree. What you may not know though is that on Red's t-shirt is the number 96. This is a clear reference to when Pokemon Red, Blue and Green were released back in the year 1996. A nice little Easter egg for all of you long-time players of Pokemon. Coming in at the number 4 spot we have all of the references to Kanto. During your playthrough of Pokemon Sun and Moon, you will come across countless characters, objects and events that all reference the Kanto region, where Pokemon obviously began. However, the most obvious reference would have to be the Nugget Bridge. Players will see 5 trainers waiting on a yellow bridge at the Melee Garden, which is located to the north of Melee City. In order to move forward, the player has to beat each one of them before finally squaring off against the trainer at the end of the bridge. Before the fight starts, the trainer will ask the player if he or she would like to join Team Rocket. After beating the trainer, the player will get a big nugget. What's even crazier though is the fact that all of the trainers on this bridge have the exact same Pokemon that the trainers used on the actual Nugget Bridge back in Kanto. Aside from the Nugget Bridge, there are other indirect references to the original Pokemon games in Sun and Moon. The player's character just moved from Kanto, the aboriginal world from Red and Blue. Lily headed to see Bill in order to uncover more details about human and Pokemon transformations. Diglett Cave makes an appearance, there is a reference to Celadon Game Corner with a switch behind the poster, Alolan Pokemon based on Kanto forms, Alolan Oak, the list just goes on. And it's a pretty nice set of Easter eggs for the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. Coming in at the halfway point in today's video is the Game Freak office Easter egg. Every set of Pokemon games have always had a small reference to the Game Freak offices, just as a mini Easter egg that you can come across when playing through the story. However, in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, it takes it one step further. After entering the building you come across an official Game Freak rug. After that you are free to speak to multiple employees working in the office, including the game director. What you may not know is that the developers also included the red Game Freak office sign in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, as seen in the image on your screen right now. It's pretty cool how much detail went into this Easter egg in the new games, with the fact that the creators have put references to real world things in the 7th generation games. Not the biggest Easter egg of course, but this still needs a bit of appreciation seeing how the creators went through the trouble of putting these things here. Claiming the number 2 spot in today's video is the Ash Ketchum cameo in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Sun and Moon have already done way more than any of their predecessors in making Ash Ketchum canon within the video games, as players can unlock the special Ash Greninja Pokemon from the anime in Sun and Moon by playing the demo. The games go a step further however, as players can discover something pretty cool during the Ghost type Island trial. During that trial, trainers are tasked with tracking down and defeating the totem Pokemon Mimikyu, a ghost and fairy type Pokemon with a creepy backstory and a passing resemblance to Pikachu. While looking for Mimikyu, trainers end up trapped in a closet in a creepy haunted area, and if they take a picture while inside, they can use their camera's zoom function and explore around the room to find a picture of Ash and Pikachu. Even though Ash's face is partially obscured in order to maintain some of the mystery, it's still pretty obvious that it's him, and I'm a really big fan of this reference to the Pokemon anime. Claiming the number 1 spot in today's video is the shiny Execute. Now I'm not sure if you'd call this an Easter egg or just a really cool secret, but either way it's a really awesome feature that you can come across in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. In the Seafolk Village Pokemon Center, you can chat to multiple NPCs, as you can in any Pokemon Center. However, this one is slightly different. On the left hand side there is a guy in a yellow t-shirt standing by the barista who wishes to challenge you to a Pokemon battle. The cool part about this battle though is that the only Pokemon he has is a shiny Execute. Once you defeat this mysterious trainer, he rewards you with 6 nuggets, while saying that he couldn't give you one of the golden Execute eggs along with a couple of egg puns thrown in too. I thought this was a pretty cool encounter and a really cool feature if you're low on funds, seeing as nuggets sell for a lot of money. Oh, and the shiny Execute, that's cool too. But with that wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did enjoy the video though, please leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the video, if you have any other Easter eggs that you believe would have been a better fit, then be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have come across when playing Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. I have a couple top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you have the time, and also subscribe if you like my content. That's everything from me though, so thanks for watching guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.